Hi, and welcome to Highly Articulated Toy Reviews. I am Amy, here with Kyle. Today we are talking about Animal Warriors of the Kingdom by Spero Studios.
Yeah, it's a pretty much a brand new toy line. I mean, there's been a few reviews out there and people taking some awesome photos. It took a long time to come to fruition it's a Kickstarter, and I guess they really got screwed around a lot, and it took them forever to finally get this going, and I'm really happy for them, and I'm excited to do this review because I've been waiting for these toys for a long time, and I think they're really, really cool. We're each going to review one character. Who do you have?
I have the Chunari Archer.
Okay, and then I have, anyone's guess is as good as mine. How would you say that?
I'm going to say Ahaw Ken.
Yeah, Ahaw Ken, maybe. And he's
That's
really cool. One of my favorites, honestly. I bought the whole line. I bought more than just the whole line. I bought doubles on the soldiers, doubles on the archers. I just think they're really cool. The retail, some people might think is high. They are about $20. They're $21.99. Right now, they're having a sale on their website, 15% off figures, and you can buy additional armor to customize them. And so if you get on their website or get on Instagram, you should be able to find that code for the sale, and it's a good time to buy a few and test them out.
Cool. So on the back, it gives a little description of kind of the story behind them. I'm just going to read a little bit of it. Yeah. It says, Animal Warriors of the Kingdom takes place in a mysterious realm where animals have evolved in the absence of humanity. The land is filled with animals of all shapes and sizes. Some fight for good while others side with the darkness. So they are indeed warriors and animals evolving in the absence of humanity. So.
And they list 9 other character options on the back. And there is actually more than that. There's some exclusives available that we'll get to maybe in another episode at some time. But why don't you start with your archer?
So I have my Chunari Archer. These are smaller guys. They obviously aren't quite as big as some of the other figures that we looked at in the past.
Probably 3 3/4 inches, like a G.I. Joe.
Yeah, very, very detailed, very articulated, and great, like you said, for photos and great for collecting. You can get quite a few of them in a small amount of space. So this archer has got his bow, he's got a small little knife, he's all decked out with his pouch, belt, shoulder.
And that's pretty much just how he comes right out of the package.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned, you can get additional armor, and I guess we'll go ahead and, it has really easy to open packaging. So you can repackage these guys really easy. And without taking the figure out, we can show you what he comes with. Like every figure comes with an assorted little armory. So he has a nice club, a cool sword. As pictured earlier, he has his bow and his knife in his hand because he is an archer. He's got a different head. I don't know how good you'll be able to see it here. Than the one we have equipped. No eye patch on this one like he does on that.
Doesn't have an eye patch on this one. So. Yeah, it's cool. I love that he has the other options for a larger sword, a mace, like you said, so you can kind of switch it around and make him a different character, make him fight however you need to at the time. But I am very much a fan of the paint apps. I'm a fan of the articulation. He's a very cool, scary looking dude. So.
Yes, he's awesome.
You said something about maybe when you first take
if you get it order directly from them, they're going to have a sheet that says like warning, or an advisement sheet that says you should place these figures in warm water, not boiling water, but hot water, to loosen up the joints and to loosen the knees and maybe loosen some of the paint that has crusted the joints together. I didn't do that with the first 6 or 7 I opened, and I did break one, and I'm an adult, so definitely do that. Definitely warm them up in hot water. It doesn't have to be boiling water or anything like that, but it softens them, and after you do it, bend them around a little bit and get those joints used to moving, or you might have issues. So that's, maybe something that keeps them from being a 10 out of 10. Not every action figure needs to be boiled or warmed up, but some do. I mean, there are plenty of toys that do need to require that. So.
And it does say these are 15 and up, so it's not like small children would be playing with these. So it is kind of more geared toward an older audience.
Right.
So, yeah. Who have you got?
Okay, I have Ahaw Ken, which is, I believe, these are both, I believe, good guys. The Chunaris, I think, are, we have Chunari soldiers, Chunari archers, and I'm not sure, but I think Pale, who's pictured on the top, might be the leader of them. I believe he's a heroic figure of some kind, too. There's definitely some that aren't. The horrid figures are definitely on the evil side of things. And then Kali seems to be their leader. But this is probably one of my favorites. He's pictured here with the head in the package that you can see there. I went ahead and pulled off that head and put this one on. I think it's way, way cooler. I just love it. You can see this cool club mace. All the characters, a lot of the leader characters come with that. And so it's kind of a cool, and then these big sabers. I mean, really cool. The paint job is awesome. Super, super posable. I mean, way more than a regular G.I. Joe, way more than most 75-inch figures. I mean, you can really make them do just about anything you want, from jumping, you know, all over the place. It's really cool.
And he really stands out among these characters as well with his bright color,
his
blue. So like when you're looking at a bunch of them, he really.
A lot of the ones have more of this red armor and stuff like that. He also comes with a small little armory, as you saw. The other head, he has his big saber, but he comes with a staff in there and a small knife on the corner there. That's kind of neat as well, and a bow. He also comes with a bow. And like I mentioned before, you can change all the heads. You can pop off these armor cuffs if you don't want the armor on both sides. Let's say you just want it on one, or you want to put the gold armor on a different character. Like he doesn't have a cuff. Let's say,
switch it.
You know, you could switch that off, and for some reason, put that on him. They're very cool, and I think, you know, kids under 15 could definitely enjoy them. Maybe with parental supervision, because they're still a toy, and they're very. I mean, you should definitely be able to play with them, but you can pose them in some really cool ways. I mean, they're just really awesome figures. Overall, aside from them, you know, being a bit delicate, kind of like a Boss Fight Studios figure would be, I really love them. I'm glad I ordered them. I can't wait till it warms up a little outside so I can take them outside and take some cool pictures of them. Like I said, go visit their website while they have a sale, and you can try a few and see what you think. There might be a local store around me soon that will be carrying these too, which is going to be pretty cool. So
keep you posted.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed our review. Please like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you next time.